Hi everyone. Today we are going to be doing another short with the Gimp filter. Um, we're going to be doing something simple. I just wanted to show you how the filter worked. Um, so it's all it does is you have an image of say yourself or whoever or whatever. The filter just goes and basically puts letters and stuff around the image. So let's go ahead and get into that. So I'm going to go ahead and close these out. And we're going to go File, Open. And I'm using Amanda Seyfried, however you say her last name. But let's see which image. We're going to go ahead and open this image first. And we're just going to go up to Filters, Gimp. And we're using the Ascii art for her. Yours should be on Ascii, and I'm using the new version of the Gimp, 1.5.90. And if you don't have that, you just go to their website, and if you have Windows, there's an installer and stuff for that, and it will automatically install itself. This one is pretty cool because they finally got it to where you could sort of kind of change the preview sizes. So I like that. And we're going to set mine on large. Alright, so it's pretty self-explanatory. The Ascii art, it just takes different letters and symbols and stuff and places it around the image that you have on there. They got a few presets. They got binary digits, and it just changes it to zeros and ones. So it's kind of like the computer language, because computer language is all in zeros and ones. And then you could go to digits, and that just changes it to numbers. You could go to lowercase letters, and of course that's self-explanatory. It just changes to lowercase letters. Then you got your uppercase letters, and then the Ascii card suits, and it just makes card symbols. And then you got your math symbols. And then you could go up here and click on custom, and then go down to your custom dictionary, and you can type anything you want here. You want to put the period first, so I'm going to put period Amanda, and then I'm going to click update. And so now it's going around her with her name, Amanda. There's a bunch of A's and M's and D's in there. You could change the analysis size, which basically changes the size. They like to use these big words for this stuff. The analysis smoothness, which it smooths it out, but it also takes away some of the letters and stuff like that. And if you go too high, you could see what happens here. Let's go. I want her noticeable, so let's go a bit higher, and you could drop the analysis scale back up to make it a bigger image, to the synthesis scale. And right here you get the result type. You could do white on black, you could do black on white, so you could get different results. Colored on black, I like the colored on black because it takes the color from the image and it puts it on a black background. That's pretty cool. You could change the gamma, which basically all that is it adds more the way I see gamma is like noise. It adds more noise to your image. So in other words, it's adding more letters to your image. So let's drop that back down because I want to get more of a shape of her. Just go ahead and move that just a little bit. And then you got the smoothness on the gamma, which kind of does the same thing as the analysis smoothness. It gives more shape to your image, and it wraps the letters or whatever you're using around the image some more. But I don't want to mess with, I don't want to put that one too high because I don't want to take away from the shape. And then you could go to full colors, which means it's going to use all the colors that it can find process in the image. You could go 2 colors. You could go 3 colors, 4 colors, 8 colors, 12 colors, 16 colors. We'll just run through all these real quick. You go through the grayscale, or go to the grayscale, I'm sorry, which grays everything out. 2 grays, 3 grays, 4 grays, 8 grays, 12 grays, and then 16 grays. So if you like the grayscale, I'd probably go with just the grayscale because that looks pretty good right there. But for this one, I want to do full colors because I like that. And drop the smoothness down on the gamma some more. Let's drop the analysis smoothness a little bit too. Scale that back a little bit. And then you could output it as a Ascii file. You could also, it's Gimp Ascii.text, so you could open it up into a text editor also and edit it that way. I'm not going to show that right now. There's some pretty cool stuff about doing Ascii art over videos and stuff, and make some GIFs or GIFs, however you want to say it, with this too. There's some examples on the internet if you want to see those. I don't think nope, I don't think I saved those. So let me run back through here real quick. There we go. But there's some pretty cool, just look up Ascii or type in Gimp Ascii art, and you should get a link to where it takes you to show what some people have done with this type of art. Where I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. I put my, on the input output, I put my output to new layers. That way I just get a new layer. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. And you could see what that did. I don't really like that, so I would go in here and I would play around some more. I would delete that and then play around some more with the image itself. and we scaled it up so it's not the same size of the other image. So if you don't mess with any of the scale or whatever, it'll be the same size as your image, and you could do some pretty cool stuff with this. This one didn't turn out really all that well, but we're gonna go ahead and open another one and try another one. Let's see, which one do we want to try? I'll show you one with a white background, so we're going to go ahead and open that one and just go back up to Filter, Gimp, and let's go ahead and reset everything. And let's go ahead and, I don't know, we'll go back to custom, and then we will change this dot Amanda update, and we will move up the analysis smoothness. Let's see, find something that we like. I want to try to get her lips in there. That's too much, so let's move it back up. Sometimes this works out and sometimes it don't. So we can mess with this. We got, let's do black on white maybe. And you could see that it just made a outline of her. White on black. And then you could also do colored on transparent if that's what you're looking for, which we might be able to do something with that. So let's go ahead and hit apply. I'm not going to mess with any of the rest of this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and create a new layer below this Gimp one, and then you could add your own custom color. Let's see, pink, green, it's kind of blue. That don't look good either. Yellow. Let's go with a light gray. Bring out them colors. Let's go with a darker gray. So there's all kinds of things that you could do with this. I don't want to waste any more time really too much, because these are meant to be short. The last tutorial that I did went kind of long. You do, let's see, find some kind of brush. I don't know. Go ahead and hit your, I'm hitting the right bracket key on my keyboard to raise the size of the brush. I don't know, you can make some kind of shapes on here. Let's go ahead and go ahead and close this tab, and just click around here. And confetti, that uses different colors, so that's probably not a good one. Let's see. me just go create new dynamics, and we'll mess with the size, put that on random, and we do the angle on random. And I don't know, you just go around and mess with it, and play with the opacities, maybe mess with the layer modes. See, that's normal. I just clicked on it once and I changed it to something. Now I'm using the arrow keys to shift through it. But that's probably too light of a color. And we made that on a grayscale. So, but you can make some crazy looking stuff if you wanted to. That looks kind of funky. But anyways, that is pretty much how you use that filter. We could try just one more. Go filters, Gimp, and we'll reset everything. And we'll move up the smoothness. Go back to custom. And click update. And just mess with this smoothness here and see what we can get. Then hit apply. And there you go. And like I said, you could do a bunch of stuff with this. You don't just have to use this to make an image, but you can, if you make it big and save it out, it can look cool. You just got to play with it a little bit. And I think that's pretty much it on this filter today. So this was the filter. Go to your filters, then go to Gimp, and this was the Ascii art filter. Oops. Ascii. There we go. This was the Ascii art filter. The next one will be, we'll do something with the checkerboard. I'm not too sure what we'll do with the checkerboard just yet, but we'll figure something out, and I'll try to make something cool. But I've been yapping and yapping for too long. There's another thing that I wanted to go ahead and show. The next couple full tutorials, I can't do these two all in one because that would just be way too super long, and most of my tutorials are long enough already. So I had got asked by somebody if I would do a tutorial on how I made this image and how I made this image, and I will be glad to do a tutorial on that. I don't know exactly when I will have them up, but they will be up. And I made both of these are Photoshop images, so, but like I said, I like showing you guys how to do stuff in Gimp, because Gimp is really powerful, and you could do some really cool stuff in Gimp just as you can for Photoshop. And of course, Gimp is awesome. So anyways, please like and subscribe and comment if you have any tutorials that you would like to see done in Gimp. It don't matter if you've seen a cool Photoshop tutorial or something on the net, just let me know, and let me know what tutorial or whatever it is, and I will try to get in contact with the people that did the tutorial to make sure that they don't get mad that I'm making a tutorial about it in Gimp. So please like and subscribe, and have a great day, and there will be more tutorials to come. Thank you.